Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Mukund. Mataji,
Krishna Mukund.
Mataji, I won't turn on my screen right now because I'm eating my dinner.
Okay.
I'll
No
turn
worries.
it sometime.
We can share dinner with you. Okay. Ishita. Ishita joins on Tuesdays? Or is Ishita
Yes,
is a new
Mataji.
Ishita is a new child?
No, Mataji.
Okay, it's the same Ishita. Okay.
Mataji, what are we going to do in cooking class today?
We're going to make bhel puri.
Puri today. You're gonna make bhel puri today.
Mataji, I have one question.
Uh-huh.
Was there class on Krishna Janmashtami and was there class on Krishna Janmashtami and Radhashtami?
Radhashtami, yesterday we had it. And Krishna Janmashtami, we had a break. Because then many of them were at the temple, right?
Yes, Mataji. Mataji, yes, I couldn't attend the class yesterday because I was at the temple.
Yeah, I saw many of them were absent yesterday. So I thought so many of them were absent yesterday. So let's go and meet them today. Okay, so we'll start with our verse. We'll start with our prayers. Okay, everyone together, you can unmute and you can start. Everybody can start the prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandasya
Jnananjana-shalakaya chakshurunmilitam Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Namah Vishnupadaya Guruvestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namaye Namaste Saraswate
Saraswati
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Okay, so what we'll do is, so again, we are still on prayers by Mother Kunti. And yesterday we did the 29, 30, 31. And so today we are on the 32, 33, and 35. 32, right? If I'm not wrong, it is a par. Okay. Yeah, 31 we did. 33, 34, 35. Okay. So, yes, Tulasi? Okay, Tulasi Manjari. You want to go ahead with the verse?
Yes, Mataji.
Go ahead.
Apara Vasudevasya Dovakyam Yachito Pyagat Ajastvamasya Kshomaya Vadhaya Chasuradvisham. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, Krish, do you want to read the translation?
Sure. Appear the other Vasudeva of
Devaki.
of Devaki, yet
Prayed for you.
what?
Prayed.
Prayed for you.
You have taken your birth
You have taken your birth.
as their son.
Wait, as
Yeah, you're reading the translation over here. Sorry, did I not tell you?
wait, I thought all right.
Yeah, I got that. You got confused. Can you read the translation?
Okay. Others say that since both Vasudeva and Devaki prayed for you, you have taken your birth as their son. Undoubtedly, you are unborn, yet you take your birth as their welfare, to kill those who are envious of demigods.
Very good. Okay, let me just go back to yesterday's verse a little bit. Okay, 32 we have done. Okay. So you're right. Okay, so the first verse today is 8.33, and so it says, others say these all prayers are by Mother Devaki to Lord Krishna. Okay. And Krishna, see what the picture over here says, that Krishna is on his way back to Mathura. So he is going back to his place again. And then Mother Devaki, Mother Kunti, when she comes to know about this, she comes and she wants to, she's glorifying the Lord. So the plot is that she's glorifying the Lord. And when she's glorifying the Lord, she's talking about all. See, when you're praising someone, when you're praising your friend, you tend to tell all the good qualities of your friend, right? So then the same way, Mother Kunti, she is telling all the good qualities of the Lord, not only good qualities, but she is also remembering all the pastimes which has happened. And from the pastimes, she's gone back to his birth. Okay, to his birth, to his earlier birth, or what did he take the form as? So she says that others say that since both Vasudev and Devaki prayed for you, you have taken birth as their son. Undoubtedly, you are unborn. Yet, you take your birth for their welfare and to kill those who are envious of the demigods. Yesterday, we saw a verse, which was the verse which tells us about the appearance of the Lord. Why did the Lord take his appearance in the world?
I wasn't here yesterday, Mataji, because I went to a temple for RadhaRani.
Yeah, so, okay. So what we said about, which is the verse in the Bhagavad Gita?
Can you give us a hint?
Wait,
The one with
Janma karma cha me divyam.
okay, Janma Karma Chame Divyam is, yeah, according to the transcendental nature of the Lord's birth. And why does the Lord take birth?
Sarvadharman Parityaja, to protect
Mamekam sharanam vraja.
Yada yada idharmasya Bharata apridhanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham. And which is the verse next?
devotees, to annihilate miscreants, to establish religion, and to what's the last one?
Kill the miscreants and to protect his
And he
devotees.
comes millennium after millennium.
I actually learned that sloka.
Yeah. So this is the reason that the Lord takes birth, right? So what does Mother Kunti say? That you took birth at Vasudev and Devaki because they prayed for you. So now there is a little bit of, yeah. So there's a little bit of history behind it, right? So it is said that when the Lord first took birth as into Sutapa and Prishni. Okay, and they had prayed to the Lord that the Lord takes birth, like they can be father to the Supreme Lord. So then it is said that on hearing the prayers of, wait, can somebody read this best way? Dhruva, can you read this for us, please?
Which one? This one?
Yes.
Oh, hearing the prayers of Devaki, the Lord replied, my dear mother, in the millennium of Savyam Bhuva Manu, my father Vasudeva was living as one of the Prajapatis. His name at that time was Sutapa, and you were his wife named Krishni. At that time, when Lord Brahma was desiring to increase the population, he requested you to generate offspring.
So when the universe was getting formed and when the population was to be increased, Daksha Prajapati, the Prajapatis who were there, they had the task that the population of the earth should be increasing and the population of earth should go on increasing so that the universe can be whole stabilized and it can be made. So that times Sutapa and Prishni, they had prayed to the Lord that the Lord takes birth as their son. Okay, and there is a lot of story over here. Okay, so let us go ahead with all these verses. Atharva, can you please read this for us? Are you there, Atharva?
Yeah. In this verse, the Lord confirms I am the same Supreme Personality of Godhead, but I appear in full opulence as Sri Krishna. This is the purport of the words Danaiva Vapusa. When the Lord mentioned the birth of
Krishna Garbha.
Krishna Garbha, he did not say Danaiva Vapusaha. But he assured Devaki that in the third birth, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, had appeared, and his partial expansion,
Krishna Garbha.
Krishna Garbha and Vamana were partial expansions of Krishna. But in the third birth, Krishna himself appeared.
Very good. Okay, so now the story goes that Sutapa and Prishni were the Lord took birth, like the Lord has taken birth. See, first what we know that, okay, we talked something about Sutapa and Prishni. Then second, the Lord took birth for Aditi and Kashyap, okay, as the son of Aditi and Kashyap. And in the third, because the Lord had promised that he will take birth to Sutapa and Prishni for 3 forms, like he will come, he will take thrice, he will take birth. So first he took birth from Sutapa and Prishni, and that time his name was Prishnagarbha. Then second, he took birth at Aditi and Kashyap. That in his second, he took birth as Aditi and Kashyap, and that time he took the form of the dwarf form. Who is the dwarf form of the Lord? Which is the dwarf form of the Lord? Lord Vamana. Okay. Lord Upendra. Lord Vamana. Yeah, Vamana Deva Upendra. And then in the third form, he came as Lord Shri Krishna himself. And that time his parents were Devaki and Vasudev. Okay. So the Lord chose his parents. The Lord chose his parents, and because when he's taking birth in the material world, he took a set of parents, and those set of parents were his set of parents for all the three forms when he took. Now, so what is the, like the thing was that why was the 3 forms taken? First, because the Lord had promised Sutapa and Prishni that he'll be taking birth. And the second is that Prishna Garbha, Vamana, they were the expansions of the Lord. Okay. But Lord Shri Krishna, he is the Lord himself. And on these, in this too, like when the Sutapa and Sutapa and Prishni, and then Aditi and Kashyap, when they came, at that time, see over here, what we read was that he did not say Taneva Vapusa. That means they would still take birth again. But in the form of Devaki and Vasudev, it was at that life that they went back to Godhead. Okay, so what was the peculiarity, or what was the importance of the when the Lord came as Shri Krishna is that in this life form, Vasudev and Devaki, they went back to Godhead. Okay, the second thing is that the Lord did not come in the form of as an expansion, but the Lord came himself. So this was the peculiarity which Mother Kunti was saying, that you were prayed like when Devaki and Vasudev, or when Prishni and Sutapa, they prayed, you took them as your parents, and you very willingly, by your mercy, you came and you took a set of parents, and only to diminish the trouble in this world, you took your form. Okay, see that you, since both Vasudev and Devaki prayed for you. Now Vasudev and Devaki, when did they pray? They prayed in their past life, past to past life. Can somebody tell me what was the first life which Vasudev and Devaki took? They came as
Uh,
Sutapa and
Oh, Sutapa and Prishni.
Prishni. And in that life form, what was the Lord's name?
Prishnigarbha.
Garbha. Then in the second, the Lord took the form of which avatar?
Vamandev?
Vamanadev. Vamanadev. And in that life, who was their parent? Which set of parents he had? What were the name of his parents?
Kashyap.
Kashyap Muni.
Kashyap Muni and
Mother Aditi.
No. Aditi.
Ramachandra, can you please read this for us?
the whole thing. Okay. Wait, both bullets?
Yeah, you start reading. I'll tell somebody else again to read. Okay, in the
Okay.
middle.
Oh, supremely chaste mother, I, the same personality, have now appeared of both of you as son for the third time. Take my words as the truth. The Supreme Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, chooses a mother and father from whom to take birth again and again. The lords of birth originally from Sutapa and Prishni, then from Kashyap and Aditi, and again from the same father and mother, Vasudeva and Devaki.
Thank you.
In
Thank you,
other
Ramachandra.
appearances,
Thank you, Ramachandra. I'll tell somebody else also. Okay, thank you. Then we have Suraj. Can you start reading from here? Then I'll tell where to stop. Are you there, Suraj?
Yes, Mataji. In other appearances, the Lord said, I took the form of an ordinary child just to become your son, so that we could reciprocate eternal love. Jiva Goswami has explained this verse in his Krishna Sandarbha 96th chapter, where he notes that in text 37, the Lord says, Amuna Vapusa, meaning by this same form. In other words,
Okay, okay.
the Lord told Devaki.
Yeah, okay. Then we have, whom do we have? Karthik, can you read the next? In other words? Karthik, are you there?
yes, Mataji.
Okay, can you read the ones which I've highlighted?
In other words, the Lord forgive. This time I have appeared in my original form as Sri Krishna, Srila Jiva Goswami says that another form
Yeah.
original form, but because of the interests
Love.
love developed by Priti
And Sutapa.
Sudapa, the word appeared from David.
Vasudev.
Thank you, Mataji.
Okay. Then we have Rishikesh.
In other words, the Lord told Devaki, this time I have appeared.
Where are you reading from? Can you start reading from over here? The Lord appeared from Devaki and Vasudeva in his full opulence.
Okay. The Lord appeared from Devaki and Vasudeva in his full opulence as Sri Krishna. In this verse, the Lord confirms, I am the same Supreme Personality of Godhead, but I appear in full opulence as Sri Krishna. This is the purport of the words Tanaiva Vapusa.
Very good. Then we have, who else is left? Ojasvi?
Mataji?
Yes.
Prishni, right?
Sorry, Prishnigarbha, yeah. And he mentioned the name as Prishnigarbha.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, Ojasvi, read this.
Hey, is Pergo ready?
Birth of Krishna Garbha, he did not say Tenaiva Vipusha, but he assured Devaki that in the third birth, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna had appeared, not as partial expansion. Krishna Garbha and Vamana were partial expansions of Krishna, but in his third birth, Krishna himself appeared. This is the explanation given in Sri Krishna Sandarbha by Srila Jiva Goswami. Thank you, Mataji.
Very good. Okay, so
Mataji, can Rai Prahlad read?
oh, Rai Prahlad. Yes, Rai Prahlad. In the next verse, I'll tell you. Okay, there's a lot of reading. Don't worry. Okay, I'll tell you. Prahlad also and Rai Prahlad also. Okay, you know what happens is when you guys are not on videos, that is the reason you go down, 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 down. So then I have to keep looking. So whoever is on video, they are the first ones whom I get to see. I try to reach till the end to see that who all are there. But that's the reason I tell you, keep your videos on. See, now Prahlad has put his video on so I can see him. Okay. So I'm just like, so if you can have your videos on, it will be really good. Thank you so much. Okay. So see, what is it over here? That the Lord, he did not mention that that he is in his Krishna form, right? So in the earlier forms, it is that they were the expansions of the Lord. And this was just the brief introduction of what were the earlier forms which Lord took. Okay, Raya Prahlad, can you read the first 2 points over here?
I gave you the benediction that I would take birth as your son 3 times. The first time I was known as Krishni Garbha, born of Krishni and Sutapa.
Thank you. Prahlad, can you read the next 2 points?
Okay. The first time in the next birth, I was Upendra, born of Aditi and Kashyapa. And now for the third time, I'm born as Krishna from you, Devaki and Vasudev.
Very good. Okay. So see, this is, and it is so nice, because you are reading this from the Bhagavatam. Okay. Now I want another, okay. Krishna is there. Krishna is it Krishna Nena? Yeah. Krishna Nena, can you read this?
Yes, Mataji. To appear in the material world, the Lord selected his mother and father, namely Prishni and Sudapa, respectively. Whenever the Lord comes as a human being, he must have a mother and a father. So he has selected Prishni and Sudapa
Perpetually
as his mother and father.
Very good. Okay. So these were see, this is the picture of Mother Aditi. Okay. So now a little bit of story over here is that Aditi and Kashyap, they worshiped the lords because the demigods, so that the demigods could be protected. Okay. And when they prayed to the Lord, if I am not wrong, if I have the story over here. Okay. I want, who all are left. Okay, Nirmal Prema Mataji. So is Ayukta over here? Avyukta here?
Yes, Mataji.
Avyukta, can you start reading the first paragraph?
Okay. Virochana, the son of Prahlad, had just become the king of Asuras. Just like his father, Virochana did a lot of bhakti of Vishnu. This angered Indra. He took his vajra and threw it at Virochana, who died. Virochana's son Bali became king. Sukracharya instructed Bali to conquer Swarga as revenge of his father's death. Bali conquered Swarga and became the king of the 3 lokas. All the devas were held captive.
Very good. Thank you so much. So now the question over here is like, why did Aditi pray to the Lord to take to protect? The story is a little bit, okay? So just a little bit in detail. Virochana, the son of Prahlad, we all remember Prahlad Maharaj, right? He had become the king of the Asuras, and just like his father, he did a lot of bhakti. So because of that, Indra had punished him, or Indra had done some offense to him and had killed him. And that is the reason the Asuras, they tried to take revenge by it, so that so then they tried to conquer the Swarga, and all those stories happened, right? And then Shukracharya, that is the reason he told Bali that if you have to take revenge of your father's death, you have to conquer all the three lokas. And then there was a havoc going on, and all the devatas, they were so scared. And that is the reason, because Aditi, she is the mother of these demigods, right? So then she started praying to Vishnu that Vishnu should come and bless her, and he should protect her sons. And that is the reason Lord Vishnu said that I'll take birth as your son, and he took the form of Vamana, or the Upendra. Okay, so that's the dwarf Lord. So this is a small introduction of how the Lord has taken birth. Okay. What we'll do is, maybe I'll tell the next Mataji tomorrow to start with the 35th verse, because we haven't done the 34th verse. So this verse again, Mataji will take it. So I will have to stop now, because your attraction of the day, that is the cooking, will start, right? Mataji, are you there? RadhaRani Mataji? RadhaRani Mataji, are you there? Okay, till Mataji joins, what we can do is we can take another 5 minutes, okay? Karthik, whenever mom comes, just let me know, okay? You can unmute and tell if whenever mom is there. So how many know about this? I'll just show you the picture. What is this?
Mahavishnu.
This is Lord Vishnu on the causal ocean.
Okay. What is this?
This is Lord
Brahma coming from the navel of Lord Vishnu.
Yes. Okay. So whoever all want to read this verse, Prahlad, I see Prahlad, Samskriti, everybody has raised hand. You can start reading this verse, reciting Prahlad, Raya Prahlad, whoever wants to start reading this verse. Go ahead. Very good. Very
Say it right. I can't say it.
That's okay. That's okay. Ishita, can you read the translation for us? Okay, Ishita isn't there. Prahlad, can you read the translation for us? Haribol, Prahlad?
Can I read?
Yes, go ahead. Anyone?
Okay. And yet others say that you appeared to rejuvenate the devotional service of hearing, remembering, worshipping. And so, in the order that the conditional souls suffering from their material pains might take advantage of the gain liberation.
Very good. Vinita Gandharika Mataji, whenever RadhaRani Mataji is ready.
Sorry, Mataji, I was in the bathroom.
Yes, Mataji. I think Mataji is already there. Karthik is there, right?
Yeah, but they are not unmute or on video. I called out for them. Yeah, RadhaRani Mataji. Is there, Mataji?
5 minutes, Mataji. I can start. It will take just like 10 minutes, Mataji. I can start.
You can start in another 10 minutes.
No, I can start in 5 minutes, I'm saying. It will just take 10 minutes, so you can continue. I'll just start in 5 minutes.
Okay. So we'll complete this part. So what is Mother Kunti saying is that, and yet others say that you appeared, right? Because what we saw in the earlier verses, that the Lord says that he has taken these forms, right? That he has taken these forms as Vamana, as Krishna Garbha, and then he came as Krishna himself. So what he said first was that he in that life form, Devaki and Vasudev then they could go back to Godhead. So now Mother Kunti says, and yet others say that you appear to regenerate the devotional service. So what all are the reasons that the Lord has come? That he appeared so that the devotional service of hearing, remembering, worshipping the Lord, they can be done by the conditioned souls. Who are the conditioned souls? Any idea?
Us.
Us.
Yes. And then in the purport, Srila Prabhupada mentions that how did the formation of the whole universe start, right? That who was the first who was born?
Lord Brahma.
Lord Brahma. Now Lord Brahma is also known as Atma Bahu. Okay. Now Atma Bahu, what is explained is that Lord Brahma, he was born from the navel of the Lord. Okay, he's born from the navel of Lord Mahavishnu. So then it is seen that Lord Brahma, he does not come by he does not have a mother. The mother and father for both are Vishnu for him. Okay. And that is the reason over here, wait, not this one. Yeah, over here you can see the lotus, the stem of the lotus, and then from the lotus, Lord Brahma, he comes from the stem of the lotus, and that is the reason he's called as Atma Bahu. And then he did not know where did he come from. When Lord Brahma, when he saw himself, he did not know where did he come from. And then he tried to travel back from the stem of the lotus and tried to find what his origin was. Where did he come from? Why did he come from? And then where he just heard a sound called tapa, tapa, tapa. And then he went back because he could not see anything. And then he, with all the penance, with all the tapasya, then he could understand why he was here, what was his real, like why did he come into existence. So see over here, you can see Lord Brahma in the lotus, and then the lotus stem. And the lotus stem, where does it originate from? It is from the navel of the Lord. Okay, so this is explained in the verse 8.34. As we go ahead, there will be many stories, and there will be many, this is 3.5, I guess. There will be many stories which will be going on revealing, because Mother Kunti is praising, wait, I'll just stop this share. Because Mother Kunti is praising the Lord, and she's just remembering all the pastimes of the Lord. Okay. So we'll stop over here so that you can start with your cooking. So many of you are all excited to cook, right? Everybody interested in cooking?
I'm not really a cooking fan.
Do you love eating?
No, I don't eat a lot.
Can you post the ingredients in the chat?
Someone's going to show us how to cook.
Yeah, in the chat, Mataji has put up again all the ingredients.
Yeah.
RadhaRani Mataji, you can go ahead from this.
They'll give instructions, Amma.
Okay, yay. Okay.
You can get all your ingredients and be ready. Keep it all ready.
Wait, what are the ingredients?
The ingredients are there in the chat. Just open the chat and you
Okay.
can see the ingredients over there. It was already posted in the WhatsApp group. Is everybody there in the WhatsApp group?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay.
I
Krish,
think,
Krish, are you there in the WhatsApp group?
yeah, I think my mom just joined the WhatsApp group because yeah. And I see the ingredients.
Okay, okay. Yeah, go ahead, RadhaRani Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Mataji, I've already made this before sometimes, so I already know the ingredients.
Okay. Go ahead,
Hare Krishna
Mataji.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, you're mute.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Sorry for the late. Thank you so much, Sita Priti Mataji. Vinitha Mataji already posted in the group, in the chat. So for this, we just take any plate or bowl, whatever is convenient for you. You just take one plate, and we just need 1 cup of puffed rice, some puffed rice and little chopped tomatoes and some bell pepper. We need some coriander powder, sorry, cumin powder, salt, chili powder, and some chaat masala. Also, tomato puree, sorry, tamarind puree. Okay, so are you all ready with your ingredients? Do you need to cut some tomatoes or bell pepper? Or can we start? If you're ready, we'll start.
I think we can start. I don't know about everybody else.
I'll wait for 1 minute, then we can start. Okay, you can take any plate or bowl, some like mixing bowl, which is convenient for you. So take 1 cup of puffed rice. So take 1 cup of puffed rice.
Mataji, what did you do with the tamarind?
Which one?
The tamarind.
Tamarind will mix in this. I did not, I just kept them. I was just showing the ingredients, whatever we need. So we'll just start one by one, okay?
Taste or something?
Big spoon.
The tamarind.
Some tomatoes. Take some tomatoes and chop them in small pieces. You can just chop them.
And we can all eat prasadam, right, Amma? And I'll be the chef of it.
And add in your
She also has Amma.
So I'm just adding all the tomatoes.
Somebody's unmuted. And they're talking.
That 1 cup we measured.
All this?
Krish is unmuted. Thanks, Krish.
And now I just took half tomato. So in 1 small tomato, medium tomato, I just took half tomato and few bell peppers. Chop them in so small size. Okay, in chopping, if you need help of your mother or dad, you can take, okay, any elders. Just add some bell peppers. Try to mix it. Now add some. Now we are using tomato puree. Sorry, all the time I'm getting tomato puree. It's tamarind puree. Okay. Just take little water, add some tamarind in that, and you can just keep it in the oven, or like if you right now if you are using, you want to use it, just keep it in 1 minute in oven, and you can use it. Okay. If you already soaked, then you can just remove the seeds or anything, whatever is there, you can just remove that. And you can add, okay. I'm just adding. First we'll add 2 spoons and I'll try to mix it. How many spoons? We can add one more spoon. Okay, I'm just adding one more spoon. Just spread it everywhere and try to mix it. See that all your vegetables, whatever you have added, if you don't have bell pepper or anything, just leave it. Whatever you have, if you want to add corn or anything, you can add. Okay. And now let's add some salt. And some cumin powder. Little bit. It's an optional. If you want chili powder, you can add. Or if you want to add pepper, you can add. Or if you want to skip that, you can skip it. Okay. And now add some chaat masala. With this, it will be the taste will be little different. So that don't skip this chaat masala. Just try to add it. If you want to skip, you can skip chili powder or pepper, whatever you are using. Just try to skip it. Okay. You can just add chaat masala and some salt. It will be little soft than the first. Why? Because you have added the tamarind puree, so it's little close also. Cut it out. Shall I wait for anybody?
Any chaat masala?
Me a bit. Can you wait for me a bit?
Yeah, I'll wait. I'm just mixing it, okay? So somebody was asking something chaat masala. What was that?
Can I put coriander leaves right now?
We'll do coriander leaf at last for garnishing, okay? It's in that box. Okay, did you finish, Krish?
Yes.
Okay.
We can start going now.
You see, like when we add this tamarind thing, so it has come little closer and soft. The puffed rice became soft. Yeah. Now, if you have any mixture or whatever you have, you can add that. That box, Karthik. Box. I'm just trying to add some mixture I have. I just have some bundi. So whatever mixture you have, you can add. If you don't have any mixture, if you have some chips, some Lay's chips or whatever chips, you can just add them. Just try to mix it again. It will be colorful and some.
Mataji, what spices did you add?
I just added some chaat masala, cumin powder, and some chili powder.
Okay, thank you, Mataji.
And if you have some peanuts, some roasted peanuts or some in mixture, you'll be having some peanuts. It's also optional. If you want, you can add them. I'll come just now. I'm sorry. So I'm having some nuts. So I'm just trying to add some peanuts.
Some mixture, what you do after that? And the peanuts?
Yeah, peanuts or whatever nuts you have. These are
Wait,
like,
what's that? Peanuts?
yeah. So these
Oh,
are like
okay.
some roasted peanuts I have. So I'm just adding them. Okay.
Can we use cashew?
Yes, you can use cashew. Whatever nuts you have, you can use them. I'm also adding some cashews. And peanuts. I also have some almonds. It's all depends. Whatever you have, you can add, okay? It's to make our chat more colorful and tasty. If you have some chips, you can just press them in small, cut them in small pieces and you can add them. If you have some that pani puri, that puri will be there, right? You can even add that one also. Even I was having some, so I'm just trying to add them. So these are all optionals. Whatever you have, you can add. Just break them. If you don't have this, you no need to add, okay? If you have some save or something, you can add that. Whatever is available at your house, you can just add them.
Mataji, Vrinda is done, Mataji.
Oh, she's done? Okay.
Yeah, I will spotlight her. Just give me a minute. I don't know how much you can see in this camera.
Come here, Agama.
It's like,
I'm showing you.
Mataji, I don't know where is this camera also. This
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
TV screen.
Here.
Yes, Vrunda. Very nice. Good job.
Thank you, Mataji.
You're welcome, Mataji.
Thank you
Good
for
job.
idea of pani puris. I had pani puri. I just
Oh, okay. Even I found those. So
yeah, I had leftovers.
okay.
Some pani puris. So then I just crushed it. Thank you, Mataji.
You're welcome, Mataji. And now we can add for garnishing coriander leaves. Okay. Those also you can cut them in the small and add them. Okay.
Mataji, I finished my bill for you.
Okay, Prala, you can show me.
Yes.
Can you bend? Oh yeah, it looks very nice. Good job.
Thank you.
Did you add all the things? Did you add some mixture?
Yeah, I did mixture because it will be crunchy.
Thank you, Prala, for showing. Who else would like to show?
Great. I'm just gonna go off for it.
Thank you. Ishita, are you doing? Yeah. Krish, did you finish?
Yeah, I just have to add some coriander leaves and I'm done.
Okay.
Mataji, this is ours.
You, Ishita, I'm just trying to spotlight you. Okay. Very nice. Thank you for making. Did you add some those things? Save thing.
Yes, Mataji.
Good job, Ishita. Thank you.
Welcome, Mataji.
Anybody would like to show?
Is there anybody who would like to show, or it's everybody done? Can we close the call?
You said you want to show it, right? You
Yeah,
can
I
show
mean, I
without
spotlight
adding
that.
coriander. Okay.
That's
Oh,
mine.
it looks very nice, Krish. Thank you.
To Krishna.
What, Krish?
How do you offer this to Krishna?
Offer? You can say Hare Krishna 3 times and offer to Krishna. Do you have tulsi leaf?
Yes, we have tulsi leaf in our backyard.
Okay. You can keep in a separate bowl which you are not using or anything. You can just keep it in that bowl and keep some tulsi leaf and just, you know, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, right?
Yeah, Hare. Yeah, I know.
You want to say that?
Yeah.
Okay, say. Say for 3
Hare
times.
Krishna. Yeah.
Say.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Yeah, very good. Say that for 3 or 5 times. Then stay for, you can just offer it to Krishna and stay for 10 minutes. Then you can, okay, taste it.
Okay.
And you can give for your parents also.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Yes.
You're welcome. You can post it in the group also. Okay, you take the picture once after offering, you can post it in the group.
Okay, Mataji.
Thank you. Okay, if nobody are there, we can end the call here.
Bye.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, all the kids. Vancha kalpa tarubhyascha kripa sindhubhye Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Brahmacharya Sheela Vilas Thakur ki jai. Sheela Prabhupada ki jai. Sita Kunti Mataji ki jai. RadhaRani Mataji ki jai. Thank you all. Bye bye.
Priti Mataji ki jai.
Priti Mataji ki jai. Look, she's so happy.
Mataji, start your video. Mataji, start your video.
I'm so sorry. I always be on this TV, right? I cannot on my video.
Okay, let me take a picture of all of us 3 together.
Very cool, Mataji. Thank you.
Bye, Krishna.
Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.